Dave McHugh for D3Hoops.com and Hoopsville here at Virginia Wesley, where Wesley moves on to the second round with a big win over Alvernia. I'm joined by their head coach, Jerry Kobasa. And, Coach, this was a game that was interesting. It was nip and tuck for a long time. Both teams kind of answering shot for shot, defense for defense, especially in the second half. But then something changed midway through that second half. What happened from your point of view?
We went to we switched out of the man-to-man. We hadn't showed the 1-3-1 for a long time. And we thought if we would locate shooters and know where they were, it might give us a change-up. And it actually worked better than we thought, so we figured we might as well stay with it. And I think we, other than about the last two possessions, we stayed with the 1-3-1 the second half.
And they played zone defense too. You guys were starting to hit from outside. It almost seemed to feed into your game.
Yeah, we feel that we've got a good core group of kids sometimes that won't even shoot it, like Wayne Lennon. I mean, we keep telling him to shoot the ball. He's got range that's unbelievable. Quincy's capable of knocking down threes, as is Eric and Brandon Youngblood. So we got some guys that can knock it down. Now, we've had nights where we couldn't throw it in the ocean, but today they were doing it and hitting them at the right time.
You guys took a lot of shots, and the percentage only improved as the game went on, especially in the second half. And Langen had a big role, especially helping you guys break their press a little bit. Having a big guy there you can park in the middle is a huge benefit.
Absolutely. Dave's kind of like the safety outlet, and if we get in trouble, and he's worked so hard this year to be a good foul shooter. Last year when we lost that game at St. Mary's, when he missed those two front ends of one-on-ones, he swore that would never happen again. So he's worked real hard on it, and we're not afraid to put him on the foul line now. So if he gets fouled, that's good.
Yeah, interesting. You guys were up by about 14, and then the game started to get interesting. They hit a couple big key shots, clawed within a few points. Late in the game, it's within a couple. What was the feeling on the bench?
Well, again, it goes back to foul shooting, and a couple of guys missed front ends of one-on-one, which opened the door for them. And it seems like anytime you open that door, somebody gets hot. And, they hit some huge threes, and some of them NBA range. And I was kidding you earlier, one was across the tunnel bridge. I mean, That thing was – we had a hand up and everything, but he was so far out. When it went in, it's like, man, we're in trouble. And luckily – Q got fouled and hit two more big foul shots and kind of put the game away for us.
What's this win mean for the program? You guys have kind of been knocking on the door of a nice NCAA tournament run. You get this win under you. What's this mean for you guys?
I think it's huge, Dave. You're trying to build a program. We said when we came we didn't want to build a basketball team. We wanted to build a program. And I think we've done it the right way with really good kids. They carry themselves well. They handle themselves well. And each time we've got in the tournament, we've played differently. I think we were Franklin and Marshall and got scared a little bit. We played at Merchant Marine Academy and played a great game. We just our two shooters shot 4 for 26. That time we lose by 6. We go to Williams, and a tremendous ball game against a great team, and lost on a controversial call at the end, but won't mention that. And then it was like each time they took a little step closer, and I think they brought some real respectability to the program. I'm very, very proud of these kids. It's a great group that really seems to like each other. They can fight with each other, yell with each other, but they're there for each other. And
how important is it after losing that game in the CAC semifinals to kind of get back on track here for the NCAA tournament?
It's huge. That game, again, it was a game we couldn't score. David was coming off a hamstring, and they did a great job on David that game. He couldn't push off on some things like that, and Newport's got a great team. John does a great job, Benefield, Cherry. So we knew we were in for a battle, and we just did not shoot that well. They defended us well, and, it felt good because the kids were really down after that game. They wanted to win the conference championship at home, and it really bothered them. And then, we gave them a couple of days off, and then another ice storm comes in, so you have 3 days with no practice, and you're kind of wondering, are we going to be really stale? But we had good leadership from Eric again and David and Quincy, and they started pushing themselves, and we threw a few fun games in there, had them laughing again and joking, and I think that helped, or I hope it helped.
Well, Wesley will move on to the second round. It must have helped somehow to get on to the second round. They will play tomorrow night, on Saturday night, that is, against either Virginia Wesleyan or Johns Hopkins, that game here at the Batten Center at Virginia Wesleyan. Congratulations, Coach, on the win. We'll have plenty more coverage from Virginia Wesleyan.